in the position right here. And again, the side control can be rough because the person can grab, they can be really tight, and especially when the gi, there's handles all over your body, okay? And so it can be hard simply just to set up a basic frame and go. That said, he has those same handles and I can still use those as well to try to help me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up this technique in just a second, but what I wanna talk about first is the angle that you push on. A lot of times I'll see people try to set up even a basic frame and they'll push towards the person's legs. They'll try to push and hip escape, but the problem is if I try to turn and push towards his legs, he can just drive back into me, right? And even if he's like, keep your feet driven into the mat, Frank, if Frank drives his feet into the mat, I run into power because I'm going straight back towards his darn feet, right? I'm going towards his power. So instead, when we push out of this, even if he keeps his foot pressed in, I can lift and go up, right? That way he doesn't have as much balance, he doesn't have as much power, and so that's what we want to do when we're trying to get out of these positions, right? So here's a simple technique. If say someone's down here tight and you're in the gi and that you can't move around, take this thumb, first things first is I'm going to connect my bicep to his face. So I don't want to do this back here. I want to get the bicep to the face and then I'm going to grab in the back of his lapel, wherever it is, right? So again, don't think lapel first, think bicep, lapel, all right? Now this hand, I'll show you what it's doing in a second. It's grabbing here on the side of the hip. And when we do this, we're going to bridge and I want to push. If I can get this hand locked, that's ideal, but I want to make enough space here so that I can start to fight, hip escape, and I can bring that bottom leg in front. Now there's a lot of arm attacks right off this because again, a lot of times the arms get left behind and you can immediately start to attack with monoplata, omoplata, arm bars, things like that. But if not, you can always get back to your full guard position and that's that, right? Let's take a look at it again. So you're stuck in the bottom of side control, super tight right here. His head's down, you can't get that frame in position under his neck. Bicep across the face, grab the lapel. This hand is gonna push against the hip. And when you push against the hip, guys, never put your palm, raise up just a little bit, Frank, never put your palm against it because if he drops his weight, boom, it's gonna wrist lock you. Instead, you just use a side hand. So this way, if he slides his weight, it's there. Now, when I get ready to go, I'm pushing down, he can keep his hips low if he wants to, doesn't matter. I'm here, I'm going to bridge up, and I'm pushing, and again, when I'm pushing up against his bicep and his collar, I'm trying to push up over here, not down towards his feet. That's a big mistake I see a lot of people make. They try to push towards the feet, and it runs into the power. But if we push up, you throw them off balance. So, bridge up, here, okay? And get that position. Sometimes you'll get the hand to post. Sometimes you'll just make a little bit of space here, but it'll be enough for you to get your hand in the bicep or bring your bottom leg across, okay? Let's take a look at it again, Frank. So again, elbows are in place, bicep, lapel, forearm in the neck, bridge, up. Begin to attack that leg here, boom, or that arm, or just bring the legs back in front. And get your guard. So, two things from that video. One, do not try to push back into the legs. If you just try to turn to your side and do this, they're gonna run you right back over. Instead, even if it's a regular frame, pushing up and then making your space. Second things, I almost said second things second. First things first, second things second. Weird stuff pops in my brain when I'm doing these videos sometimes. So the second thing to sort of take away from the video is they have handles all over your body to use when you're in the gi, right? And that makes it hard to get out of someone's side control. But likewise, you have handles on them that you can use, and that's one of them. You can get that lapel in the back of the neck, and you can use it to assist you as you're putting that bicep across the face. So hopefully that side control escape is useful to you guys. If you get stuck into a really tight position and you're struggling to get out, and that's that. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you next time.